Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Young here, and today I'm back in another Fortnite video, and in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys 3 new satisfying high ground retakes you guys should learn in practice that's going to help you improve your editing speed, your building speed, and just overall the amount of retakes that you can do. I think learning high ground retakes is one of the best ways to improve with this game, and I want to show you guys 3 new retakes you guys should practice and learn. And real quick, before we get into the video, I have a V-Buck giveaway. I give away V-Bucks every single Friday, so if you guys would like to enter this giveaway and win some free V-Bucks, all you guys have to do is to drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you guys get notified for every single new upload and when I announce the winners every Friday. And lastly, make sure you guys put down your Xbox gamer tag, your PSN gamer tag, or Epic account down in the comment section below, and you guys will be automatically entered into the giveaway. And lastly, if you guys like to support me in the item shop, all you guys have to do, go down to the bottom right, hit on support a creator, type in my creator code, which is Young Humor, and you guys will have me added and supported as a creator in the item shop. And alright guys, let's go right to the video. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 3 new satisfying retakes you guys should definitely learn and practice. So going into the first retake I want to share with you guys in this video, and that is going to be the retake that I'm showing here on screen. I really like this retake a lot because honestly, it's not too difficult to do. I'm going to have a slow motion. I'm also going to have a step-by-step on exactly how to do this because there really is just a couple of things you guys want to do that is going to allow you to do this retake pretty much every single time. I just learned this retake like yesterday and I was very consistent with it. I really didn't mess up too much. Maybe I messed up a little bit here and there. Maybe I misplaced a build, but for the most part, this is a retake that you can do over and over again very consistently. It's something that you can definitely throw in your, I guess, bag of tricks for as far as your free builds and not worry about messing it up too much. So this one's not very difficult at all once you get the hang of it. Initially, of course, if you still struggle a little bit with like double edits, then of course the first part might mess you up a little bit. But all in all, I found this retake to be not very difficult and something that you can do consistently over and over again, which is really important because if you want to have or at least chain a bunch of free builds together, you know, you can learn a lot of difficult retakes, but it's going to be very hard to put all the very difficult retakes together at the same time. So that's why I think this retake is really good because it's not too difficult and you can definitely throw it in with a bunch of your other retakes and a combination. And I think it's really good for improving your editing speed and just overall your precision with building. So just here going into the step-by-step, there's just one important thing that, when I was doing this that really messed me up. And as long as you just don't make this mistake, this retake is going to be very easy. And the one mistake is as soon as you go for the double edit and you want to go for the, the 2 ramp places above, one thing that can happen is if you turn to your side too quickly, you're not going to be able to place that build. So what you have to do is you have to make sure that your character doesn't fully turn over to the right side before you have already placed that second ramp. Otherwise, your build isn't going to place and you're going to fall right to the ground. But that is the only tricky part about this retake. As long as you make sure your character has already placed that second ramp before you turn, this retake is going to be not very difficult to do and something you're going to have down very easily. And that's really the main thing that you want to keep in mind and just to be very considerate of when you are doing this retake. So that's going to be the first retake I want to share with you guys in this video. So here going into the second retake, and this one's one of my favorites, and this one's a little bit more difficult because you have to be very accurate with your build places, and of course you have to be decently fast with your edits as well. So with this one, it's in a situation where you place a ramp above you and a ramp below you. You ramp out, you place a cone above you, a cone to your right, you place a wall, you edit that wall, and then you kind of do like a 90. And then once you catch yourself, you finish off this retake with the edit on the second cone. So here's just a slow motion of exactly what I'm doing. And you can kind of get a better picture of it from this. Because this one is a little bit more difficult just because you have to be very fast and comfortable when it comes to wall edits. And of course, you might want to be on a little bit higher of a building sensitivity to pull this off very quickly. Because if you play on a low building sensitivity, it can be a little bit of struggle to get that 90 off. As soon as you go for the wall edit, you kind of have to 90 to the side real quick. And if you're not able to 90 to the side because you're on a low building sensitivity, this retake can be a little bit more difficult because I do like a little bit lower of a building sense for a lot of retakes, but there's going to be some retakes in the game that's going to be substantially more difficult if you do choose to play on a lower building sense. I don't think that I don't think everybody should play on a high building sensitivity, but there's just going to be some retakes that are going to be a little bit more challenging than others if you decide to play on a lower building sense. So yeah, with this retake, this is a little bit more tricky to do. I really like this retake a lot because it looks pretty flashy and it looks really cool. And this one might take a little bit more time than say the first one to learn, but this one's really worth it because if you're able to do this edit consistently, it's going to help you improve your editing speed exponentially, just because it requires a lot of quick movements, quick builds and quick wall places in order to get this edit off consistently. So just the step-by-step on exactly how I'm doing it in case it looked a little confusing. So all I'm doing is I'm ramping up, I'm placing a cone above the ramp, I'm placing a second cone to the right side. As soon as I do that, when I'm looking in that direction, I want to place a wall. And then once I place the wall, I want to go for a corner 3 square edit. So it kind of edits like this. And then after that, I do a 90 off to the side. As you can see, I kind of do a 90 off to that right side, and then I finish off the retake with an edit on the second cone. You can edit both the squares, or you can just edit one square on the cone. It really doesn't matter. If you want to go into another retake right away, then you definitely can off of this retake. So here it is again in just a step-by-step. You can really see how I do it when I slow it down. But this retake, like I said, is something that if you can learn and have consistently, it's going to really help you improve your editing speed and also your building speed in this game. So going into the third and final retake I want to share with you guys in this video. Now this one has 2 different steps to this retake, and I like it a lot because it challenges you a lot when it comes to being able to be accurate with your build places, and at the same time going to be able to just work on your placement. Because when it comes to this retake, when you're going for the very last part, when you're placing the extra cone and floor, you want to make sure you're not too high up on the ramp, or what's going to happen is the cone is going to place in front of the ramp and you're not going to be able to finish off of this retake. So when you practice a retake like this, it really helps you work on your build placement, and it helps you to understand on exactly where on the ramp where the cone is going to go over or it's going to go on top. So with this retake, this one's a little bit more challenging. You can definitely learn the retake by just doing the first part where you go for the 90, you place the 2 ramps extended out and the 2 cones, and then you continue to do a 90 up. Because like I said, this retake is kind of like a 2-part retake. So if you guys aren't very comfortable with the entire retake altogether, then I would just recommend trying to learn the first part where I just go for the 90, I place the 2 ramps, the 2 cones, and then I do another 90 on top of it, and don't really worry about finishing it off. And once you get comfortable with that, then you can add the last part where you place the cone and the floor, then you finish it off with a double edit. So that was the third retake I want to show you. I also want to show you a step-by-step on exactly how to do this so you guys can get an even better picture on how to do this. So of course I start this retake out with a 90. As soon as I finish off the 90, I extend 2 ramps out and then I place cones in that direction. And as soon as I do that, when I'm halfway up the ramp, I want to do another 90 going forward. Now, if you're not comfortable, as I said, you just want to do, the retake I'm showing here where you just do the 90, you place the 2 ramps, the 2 cones, and then you continue to 90 up. And then once you get comfortable, then you can go for the last part where you place the extra cone and floor. So with this retake, what I would recommend doing as soon as you do the first retake and you go to place the ramp and cone, a really good technique I do is after I finish off that first 90, I kind of stand still for just like a half a second. I place the 2 ramps and the 2 cones. So I kind of slow my momentum down just a little bit, and then I continue to ramp upwards. And of course, when you want to do this as fast as possible, you don't want to stop your momentum at all. But if you're just starting out, after you do that first 90, just stop your momentum slightly. So it gives you a little bit more time to place both the ramps and the cones. And that is going to help you really get this retake down and understand it a lot better. And with that being said, that's wrap it up for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you found this video very helpful, make sure you guys do hit that like button. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Hit that notification bell so you guys get notified for every single new video. And as well, do live stream every single day on this channel at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you guys will get notified when I go live on this channel. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching the video. And alright guys, I'll see you next video.